This live stream may or may not be for you, but consider this. When people exclude you from their life for whatever reason, in whatever capacity, be grateful. Don't be mad. See it for what it is. You know what I mean? I think too often we're caught up in trying to be connected to folks that don't want to be connected to us, holding on to their weight. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, thank you for the one person that came through. And it's all right. Sometimes we just have people that we part ways with. Sometimes you just have folks that you thought you would be friends with forever. What's going on, Bumblebee? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. But like I said, I tell anybody, um, don't be mad when folks exclude you, when they distance themselves from you. You know, hopefully they keep that same energy when the tables turn. When things are, on the up and up for you. You know, and sometimes we, unfairly exclude ourselves from people. You know, can't all be perfect. But like I said, I don't worry too much like I used to. I don't chase behind folks. You know, I want to be around those folks that want to be around me. You know what I mean? What's up, Pink Kisses? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. You know, um, this is just a, this is this chosen topic or the result of something. I'm probably just asking. Is this the result of something? No. Um, this is something I was thinking about, but this is not the result of something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe subconsciously, but nothing happened particularly, not now anyway, you know. But most of my live streams could be, considered that. You could see a couple of live streams where I have a chosen topic and you wouldn't know that it was something that I dealt with personally. So, is this something that I dealt with personally? Yeah, just not recently, but it's just, hey, it comes down to that. Sometimes you have to be the one to exclude people from your life because you got dead weight that you're holding on to. Yeah, Bumblebee. Or and sometimes it's vice versa. People may look at you as dead weight, or they can't use you, or whatever the case may be. And it is drone worship. Drone worship. Oh, funny. Ooh, there you go. I know you got my email. So since you got my email, then I know I should be, hearing from you. Yeah, it's necessary sometimes, pink kisses. It gets like that. And sometimes you don't want to do it. You don't want to, you know, exclude yourself sometimes from other people. And sometimes you have to just, walk away. You just have to let it be, let it go, whatever the case may be. Sometimes when folks walk away from you and let you go because maybe, you don't fit in, or maybe you're not, as popular or as cool, or, I don't know, into whatever they're doing, interest change, it's the Brooklyn way. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Spread love, spread love. But when you can't spread love, sometimes you have to walk away. Sometimes you have to do other things. You have to, find ways to, find a new set of people and whatnot. There's always people out there who are like-minded. There's always people out there who are willing to be down with you. You get one trip around the big blue marble. Don't let your dough shine. Yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes it's for the best, pink kisses. And sometimes it's people that we were really cool with, folks that we really thought that, you know what, I could see myself knowing that person for the next 20, 30 years. Or I could see myself making that person, a groomsman or the best man or bridesmaid at my wedding. I wonder if that's the settlers, the other thought they came over and took the land from the Indians. Wow. Oh, drone worship is trying to go there. I don't know. I really don't know. But if that's the case, they did a good job drone worship. Shout out to the Native Americans or the Native Indians out there. All the tribes, existing and non-existent. But like I said, I'm not trying to get political or socially woke right now. Even if I do, it's all good. There's a lot going on in the world. Probably have a lot more important things that I could talk about. But this is just something that was just rattling around in my brain. It's just something I wanted to say. It's like, being excluded from people's lives is not the worst thing in the world that can happen. Some people are there for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I agree with you, Bumblebee Junction. It's definitely that. And sometimes you have to just figure out which one is which. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's okay, bro. I'm playing with the Slinky right now. Again, yeah, Slinky, Slinky, everybody, everywhere. Wow, that's funny. What's going on, Fury 009? Friends, family, it's not like it used to be. People are there in the next poof, like Casper. I agree. I agree with you, Pin Kisses. It can be crazy sometimes because, like I said, you want people to be around and you want people to be cool. Or, I used to be the type of person I wanted to be liked. I definitely wanted people to like me a lot. And you realize that not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to care about you. Not everybody is going to really support what you do. And people will exclude you because maybe it's not the popular thing to have you around, or maybe you're coming from a different point of view which doesn't mesh with the group, or the sentiment of what's going on. And I'm not saying I'm a loner, but I have no problem being alone. I've learned to enjoy my own company. There must not be a lot in your head if things can rattle you or in your brain. Yeah, well, there's a lot going on in my head. There's a lot of space, a lot of things. It's like ghosting, but a friend or family version. Yes, 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 yes. I get what you're saying. Drone worship. There's a lot going on. Sometimes you let stuff rent space in your brain, but that was a nice little joke right there. I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy sometimes. Like I said, it. You just feel like, okay, you know what? What is it that I did wrong? Or could things be mended or whatever the case may be? Should you go back in time and change a couple of things? Sometimes it's just the way it is. Going off the rails on the crazy train. No, 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 not going on the crazy train, drone worship. Right now, maybe I'm just speaking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of other things I could talk about. I could talk about, different shootings and, world hunger and, just, the cost of living and stuff like that. The nice there, you want some people, hold on, let me see, to want something of people that sort of walks around in your head, creating expectations of them to meet your want. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we fight to have people meet our expectations or our wants, and they don't. What do you do when they don't? What do you do when you don't meet somebody else's expectations and stuff like that? Let me go back to what Fury Double O said. I get excluded a lot, but hey, it's better to do me so I can focus on improving myself. I definitely agree with you on that, Fury 009. You're going to look much better with your Morpheus shades and your trench coat. I could probably take you more serious. That's funny, drone worship. That's funny. I don't need a trench coat. I already got enough people out there afraid of a black man as it is, sitting here with a trench coat and shades on in the dark, or in the light somewhere. Talking about take the red pill or the blue pill. That's interesting. Yeah, but I could definitely hear where you're coming from with that Fury 009, getting excluded from stuff. I know what it's like to get excluded. I know what it's like, to have people decide, for some reason, maybe you're not useful or worthy of being around their lives, or maybe it's just, more interesting things that you can do. Out of me and my brother, I was called the boring brother. I was the boring one. So, do you want me to send you a red pill and a blue pill just in case? That's funny. That's funny. You can send both, drone worship. You can send both. More afraid of skinny white kids with pimples and trench coats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, rest in peace to those in Columbine and any other place where folks have been gunned down unceremoniously. It's kind of crazy out there, but yeah. What are you talking about, Bumblebee? The cloak of invisibility is real. Well, yeah. You do that, drone worship. You walk around with a trench coat trying to be invisible. I just hope you have clothes on underneath. We'll leave it at that. The Limitless Way, the Matrix System Reloaded. Oh my God, I don't know how we got on the Matrix, but maybe right now we're online, so folks want to go into the Matrix. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, but I know drone worship. I see what drone worship is trying to do. He's making light of a serious subject matter, but I'm not really trying to get serious and deep or whatnot. I guess what I'm trying to say with this whole conversation is that it's okay. It's okay to be excluded. From somebody else's life or whatever the case may be. If you're not really, compatible, or if you really don't see eye to eye. I never put my all in anyone anymore. Anyone is replaceable. I don't think that everyone is replaceable. I don't know about that, Pink Kisses, but I hear where you're coming from. It's just interesting when it comes to people. I try not to put nothing past people. I mean, be it family, friend, foe, whoever it may be. I try not to put nothing past people because anybody is capable of anything. But to say anybody is replaceable, I say life is precious. So since life is precious, I kind of see it a little bit differently. But I could definitely hear where you're coming from and whatnot. Pink Kisses, definitely. It just makes you wonder people's principles and stuff like that. Yes and no, we can replace the position that they're in, but we can't replace the person physically. Yeah, and I guess I'm there with that Fury 009. You can physically replace the person, but no, you can't fit. You can physically replace the person, but you can't replace who the person is and whatnot, what they meant, or whatever the case may be. You can try to fill a position, but whatever energy, whatever vibe, whatever love, whatever hate that person provided, that passion, it's hard to duplicate, that. Maybe somebody will come and fill that void for better or worse. I don't know, but it's one of those things when people exclude me from things, or they don't want to deal with me, or they distance themselves from me. I just want them to keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when things turn, when the tables turn. If you exclude me from something unfairly, unjustly, then just keep that same energy when we come to a different point in time. You can always blow them back up and put them in a different position. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about blowing anybody back up and putting them in a different position, but that sounds very graphic. Somebody said something in the chat that I got to go address. Um, Lynn Denton, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. I saw that movie Grandpa's Boy. That dude definitely turned invisible when he got against the wall and the trench coat come over. Interesting drone worship. I haven't seen that movie, but that's what it is. Lynn, good to see you. Been a little bit. I'm not really talking about anything really deep, but hopefully, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking out loud, just talking about stuff like that, being excluded, being when you have to distance yourself from somebody, or somebody feels the need to distance themselves from you. I'm just the type of person. I'm not a good behind kisser. That's another word I would say. I'm not a good behind kisser. I'm not good at chasing people behind people that don't want to be around me. A lot of times I'm cool with people, not wanting to be, bothered with me. If you somebody, that was in my life, and then somebody decides, you don't want to be around me, that's fine with me. I'm cool. Maybe we wasn't supposed to be. And also too, conversely, it hurts me even more when I have to exclude myself from other people. Sometimes when you have folks who are negative, or, who can't respect your boundaries, or, who you are principally as an individual, or whatever the case may be. So it's like that. I did a 6-hour drive today for work. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so far a distance. Well, sometimes being in the middle of nowhere, you find yourself. I'm actually jealous of you right now, Miss Denton. You can find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden you're back on the trail. Philosophical, yet true, you know. Sometimes you could be everywhere and be nowhere at the same time. Philosophical, but true. The parallel between the two, meaning that being in a place, moving around, not understanding what's going on, and being nowhere and coming into oneself. In the desert, yes, even in the desert, you can find yourself. Maybe it's important to find yourself in the desert, in that space, in the vastness of what's going on. You know, yeah. If you want to find yourself, just look in the mirror and you will appear. Yeah, part of that. If you want to lose yourself, look in the mirror and you'll disappear. So it depends on your perspective, where you're coming from. You know, yes, frozen. There you go. Find yourself. Find yourself. And that's the key, I think, with a lot of things, not finding ourselves in other people, but finding ourselves in ourselves. Yes, yes, Fury 009. I can get deep. I can get real deep, like the ocean, like the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, the Pacific. I don't know. Seven seas, the planet. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes when you stare into the abyss stares back into you. Bumblebee Junction is trying to go there. This is true. But what do you see as the abyss is staring back into you? What do you see as you're staring into the abyss? Is it just vastness? Is it just space? Is it the essence? Is it the soul? What are you seeing? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Is it a transformation? Or are you just wasting time? Staring at water, staring at space, not understanding the moment, the space that you're in. That's why I said, you put me in the middle of the desert, there's gonna be some deep thoughts. You put me in the middle of nowhere, uninterrupted, unimpeded, there's gonna be some deep thoughts, some deep conversations. You might look up to the sky and say, God, what you got, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? So there's a vastness to it. Green Bay Wacky, hello to you. Thank you for coming by. I see you got the cheese head with Green Bay Wacky inside of the avatar. But I appreciate you for coming through. Yeah, just in time prepping. I appreciate you as well too. Thank you for all you fine folks for coming through. I didn't expect all this tonight, but I'm grateful to you folks. For those folks that's just coming through, um, I'm talking about when people exclude you, sometimes from their life, from their clique, from their group. Don't take it as a slap in the face. Don't take it as don't take it as a slight. Be grateful. No cell service for like 3 of the 6 hour drive. Well, there's a lot of time to think, Lynn Denton. If you got a lot of time, 3 to 6 hours nowadays in this time, there's a lot of contemplating to do. A lot of things you can work out in your mind. Not being bothered with social media. The old one was the governor of Wisconsin. No one knew that. I knew that. I knew that. The governor of Wisconsin is not Rick Perry. I'm thinking of another state. I forget this name. I forget this guy's name. I forget this guy's name. I know he ran for president too. Scott Walker. There you go. Scott Walker. Scott Walker had a lot going on. And Adam is 99.9%. Well, 99.99% empty space. You are made of atoms, brother. You are the abyss. That's deep. You are what you're staring at. You are part of the world that you are staring at. Very deep, very philosophical. But Lynn, on a serious note though, or it's all serious, but on a safety note, be safe out there though. Definitely be safe out there. As Bumblebee Junction is getting deep, and I'm reflecting the deepness back and the vastness and the abyss, the soul. What do you see out there? A lot to contemplate. That's why sometimes when I'm on mountainsides or by a lake or a river somewhere, just in the elements of nature, I can get lost, until it's time for a bathroom, of course, then I need to go and do that. Yeah, oh, I'm safe. Uh-oh, you got the knife and the banger out there. Okay, okay, I don't know if that's legal out there, but, be safe though, If you have to hunt for food, you hunt for food. And then there was no filter Nina. There's NFN. That's NFN is in the chat. No filter Nina. Yeah, oh, it's legal out there. So you got the Desert Eagle. Oh, Lynn is out there with a Desert Eagle 50 cal. So watch out. Nina, Nina. She's no filter Nina here, but she's really more filtered. She said on Instagram. If you want to see the real no filter Nina, you have to go follow her on Instagram. That's when you get the raw, uncut, no filter Nina. Ah, you missed my face. Well, I appreciate that. I missed your profile, but thank you for being here. And this 20 minutes is blowing by, man. 20 minutes, 19 minutes, I didn't even know. Maybe you guys like seeing me at night just because it's all good. Where's the Wacky Packy at? Oh, that's Wacky Packy. Somebody has to tell me, how many nicknames does Green Bay Wacky actually have? Is the Whack Man, Wacky Packy, Wackadoodle, Whack Daddy, this man has so many nicknames, man, that he could probably Whack Job, like I said, oh my God, I've heard so many names for Green Bay Wacky, I call him what GWB or whatever the case may be. So many. He's called himself Elegant. That's one of his nicknames. You know what I'm saying? So, Shout out to Green Bay Wacky. Here's why Green Bay Wacky is so relevant to this community, which people don't understand. Maybe they don't care about because of his energy, his positivity, the whacker, a wax off, wax on, wax off. Oh wait, my bad. That's funny. That's funny. So many nicknames. And why we love Green Bay Wacky so much is because regardless of what you feel about Green Bay Wacky, he's himself. He's himself. Whether you think he's crazy, whether you think he's funny, everyone is a superstar to me. Well, Green Bay Wacky is a star to me. He's somebody who needs to be appreciated. His comedy, like I said, it has a place on his platform. He has something I feel like people should definitely pay more attention to him. His wife is on his show today, Mrs. Wacky. Oh man, Mrs. Wacky, there you go. GBW, there you go. Yeah, now I call him GBW sometimes. Just I type it in. I don't want to say it. He might not know if I'm saying GBW. He like, who is he talking about? It's Green Bay Wacky, aka Whack On Whack Off, aka Mr. Wacky, aka what do you call him? Elegant, aka Whack Job, aka the Whacker, aka Scott Walker, aka YouTube comedy extraordinaire, aka Mr. Live Stream Till You Die, Yeah, whack off, whack off. Yeah. Yeah, that was a funny one. That's shout out to Karate Kid out there. GBW, the real OG. Yes, yes. Green Bay Wacky, you're an awesome individual. He showed a lot of support to people in this community. Green Bay Wacky is so relevant that there's very few live streams that you're going to go to as a small YouTuber and not find somebody that doesn't know his name, doesn't know who he is. Oh, wait a minute, you can finally see and hear me in my latest video, Favor for a Friend. Okay, I could definitely check you out. Whacked. There you go, whacked. We don't want to say he's whacked, but that means he's dead. He's very much alive, Green Bay Wacky. But I don't want to lose the thought about Green Bay Wacky. Here, Cobra Kai. Yeah, haha, funny, funny. Green Bay Wacky is important because he supports so many people in the community. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 6 degrees of wacky, 6 degrees of separation, starring Green Bay Wacky. I don't know. I mean, you whacked on it. Wow, that's funny. I'm not even going there, Lynn. I know how you could get. Shout out to Lynn Denton. Lynn Denton is awesome. The queen of innuendos. She can definitely turn a live stream into a situation. So yeah, 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 yeah. I've given that shout out to her and Dark Matter. Her and Dark Matter have definitely gave me a couple of fits. And shout out to Dark Matter wherever you at. Anybody out there knows Megan Fox. Megan Fox just went live. If anybody knows that, the dark side now. Yeah, you owe that. Yeah, Lynn. But you and Dark Matter have given me some classic moments. Whacker Man, Wax, whatever, Whacker can. Wow. Yeah, we have no clue. Megan Fox, she's great. Yeah, anybody knows Megan Fox, she's live. Always love everyone. Yeah, it's important to spread love. I am a hashtag I am a YouTube creator. But anyway, let me not, 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 let me be good, let me be good. Megan is super. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. There's a lot of awesome people in the community or whatever the case may be, but yeah, ha, ha. I don't know if anybody caught that, but I'm not gonna repeat that, yeah. I got my little slick stuff that I say. I got a funny video that I would like to do. There's so many effing mosquitoes. Yeah. Well, the mosquitoes are trying to get you or something like that. They want to suck your blood. Dracula mosquitoes. You can't stab a mosquito unless you get them with oil at times. No, no, Nina. I'm so pure. I could never be that. I'm never that. I'm so pure. I don't even know what that word means. You'd have to break that down and explain that to me or whatever the case may be. Just a level of chastity. That's so much here. I'm talking a whole bunch of crap right now, but it's what. Fun fact: mosquitoes never bite me. Some luck I have. Hashtag Rel is pure. Ha ha. That's funny. Nah, I'm not pure. I'm like a virgin. Ooh, touch for the very first time. Let me stop. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like if you had a whole like dirty water. Let's say it was dirty water, right? and you dipped me into the dirty water, it would become pure. Like I said, oh my God, it's the perv. I'm not on Instagram, so I don't know what that's like. No filter Nina. But hey, if you're doing confessionals right now, it's all good. I'm a Chase version. Well, there's a little place behind my ear. Wow, wow, wow. I don't need that visual, Bumblebee, but there you go. Temptations equal Wackatations. Best music ever. Wackatations. Whacktations. Oh wow. I don't know what that means, but it sounds very graphic. It sounds very interesting, or whatever the case may be. Oh yeah, to the point that I was making about being excluded when people excuse me. Yes, I feel that perversion. Yes, I do. But I excel at purity. You know, I'm so pure that I don't know how to be perverted. I just I shake it out of my mind. I say no, no, let the power of Christ compel you. You hideous spawn of Satan. All that stuff, what I'm saying? Like I said, say, get behind me, Lucifer. Listen, nah, seriously, though, let me stop. Pure perversion, I respect that. That's funny. Hello, what's going on? Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, my God, I'm so pure. Get behind me, Satan. I'm so pure. You know what it is, like you know what it is. I mean, that's funny. Exorcist 5. There you go. Rebel House. Oh, sounds like Star Wars' biblical version. That's funny. That's funny. Fury 009. Oh yeah, to the point that I was gonna make in about this live stream. When people exclude you from their life, that's fine. Let them be. Do whatever they do. When things don't work out, you just find a new group of people to be around. People that are like-minded and folks that is gonna accept you for you and be real with you and not just judge you and tear you down and break you down and make you feel bad for being who you are. I've always felt excluded, but figure out that just because I'm such a weirdo, people need to stay away from me. Well, there's a lot of weirdos on YouTube. I mean, strange people. I have Satan bent over the desk here. Wow. No comment. Anyway, yeah, I like marshmallows and nutty bars also. Um, yeah. Wow. 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 I can go so many different ways with that, but this is a good Christian live stream, a good family friendly live stream. So, like I said, I have pure thoughts all the time. I don't even curse in my sleep. Big Billy's, oh my God, it's funny. I'm socially awkward. There's a lot of people that's socially awkward. It's okay being socially awkward. You can make a lot of money being socially awkward. Paying kisses is like, whoa, I have to be serious just long enough to read the bad ones out loud. Wow. No, I actually meant it as sugary snacks. It was a random funny. Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with sugary snacks in the night. They give you a fix. They give you a fix. Me, I'm socially acceptable. I am. That's my confession. I am socially acceptable. I mean, I have to say this to you people. This is a confession. I never said this out loud to people. I mean, they needed to know this. I'm genetic perfection. I mean, I'm perfect in every way. I mean, I go to priests and I tell priests. They say, do you have a confession? Father, I confess that I'm perfect. I don't know how to be imperfect. I mean, I try to just sin a little bit. I try to, take myself down a dark path and, do negative things. And it just, the sin just jumps off of me. The devil jumps on me and then the devil burns up and says, stuff like that. And I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. Please don't take me serious. I am not perfect. I am not a crook. But anyway, yeah. On a serious note, people, are you know, they are who they are, and it's okay to be different. It's okay to be socially awkward. And as for pink kiss, but yes, Nixon jokes really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not a crook. I didn't think anybody would catch that. Sometimes I really talk really slick. Sometimes you have to really catch some of the things that I'm saying. It is what it is. We were different, but it is also great. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, Pink's Kisses. Thank you for your name. I should call myself like Brown Kisses or something. I don't know. That'll work. Moaned is the best. What moaned? Who moaned? Wow. Okay. Sounds like another conversation that you're having and got going on. I Do I know about moaning and stuff like that? Well, I'm not gonna admit that on the live stream. Dark side again. Okay, there you go. Shout out to the dark side. Dark matter wherever you are. We love you. We appreciate you. You know. Hashtag sexy parties forever. Moment of silence. Okay, there you go. But anyway, yeah, brown kisses. That's what, I don't know. The brown kisses might sound like doodle or something. I don't know. I'm gonna say doodle brown, doodle brown, doodle brown. Also put my coworker showed. Um, okay. So I don't know if that means you're going to sleep or whatever the case. My sister had learned Swahili because she went to Tanzania. Interesting. I have pictures of Mel Mel in Ashley's caps. So if anyone is interested, if you have those, I'm interested. I'll buy them back from you. Like a Hershey's Kisses, only Mel Mel flavor. Interesting. Um, I have a joke there it's inappropriate that I won't tell. Not because I can't tell it, just because I don't want anybody that I know, mother, watch it or whatever. She's like, oh, why you on there talking to these strangers in all kind of ways? What do you mean brown kisses, mel flavored? And is this what I taught you, boy? I like crispy chicken strips. Yeah, crispy chicken strips is more family friendly. It's all good. It's all good. Crispy chicken is safe right now. A little heartburn there, but it's all good. I like coffee as well too, but I got to stay away from coffee because it's addictive. It's like drugs. It's like crack. Especially with the creamer, like the French vanilla creamer. Yeah, she's not watching this now. My mother's not watching this now, but sometimes she watches to see what I might say or what I might do. So if I have a longer live stream, and I just happen to drop the F bomb, no, 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 she's not watching this. It's all good. My mother knows who I am, so she knows how I get down. I do I'm a grown man. I say what I want. I don't care. Let me stop. Yeah, I like tea. I do like tea. I prefer tea. Let's show you how much I like tea. It's so good. I don't want to see this. Yeah, see this how much I like tea. I got tea right here. I just pulled out some tea from you know, the the box or whatever, the bag over here, back in the bag. So, and I bought some more tea. That's why I'm glad I never taught Pops how to use YouTube. Well, I love my mother. My Pops don't even know about my YouTube channel. We ain't gonna get into that. My father, I don't think he's ever seen any of my YouTube videos, but that's another story. And I'm sipping on some tea right now. Yeah, nah, see, I try to inspire tea. If anybody wants to sponsor me, Nest Tea, triple leaf tea, if you want to sponsor me, just worship is still here. I didn't even know drone worship was still here. But shout out to drone worship, green tea. I like green tea as well too. It's all good. Who just went live? Somebody else just went live. Ew, I don't know who that is that went live. Dabs away, Baker 420, Blunt Man is live. A couple of people are live. Tampon tea. Wow. For those bloody moments. Oh my God. But shout out to all the women out there, on their periods, just getting it through, I don't know if anybody remembers those always commercials. Yeah, I know. You gotta really pay attention to me. I got a little stuff that I say under my breath that people get. Let me see, what was I? Those always commercials. You see the always commercials. Have a happy period. Always. No, let me stop. Nah. But shout out to all my women who going through menstrual cycles. We don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? We know it's a natural part of life, Yeah, shout out Tom. Shout out to No Filter Nina. Shout out to Drone Worship, Green Bay Wacky. Shout out to Bumblebee Junction. Shout out to Paint Kisses. Shout out to Art, shout out to who else? Who else is here? A couple of people were here. Paint Kisses. I did Lynn Denton. I didn't do Paint Kisses. I mean the name. I don't want anybody thinking anything. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me. I'm talking too fast. You'd have to rewind it back. Shout out to Frozen Fury 009. Shout out to everybody that loves Mel Mel and Mel Mel loves you back. Gonna roll my cheeks, hurting crazy after hours live streaming. Yeah, no, definitely. I want to apologize. No, don't worry about it. She probably don't know. Like I said, she don't see the comments. What's going on, Michael Skeen? Appreciate you for coming through. Love, definitely Green Bay Wacky. I appreciate you, and forgive me anybody for any inappropriate jokes. I'm just funning you. I'm just joshing you, as they say. Is the you know the. the good old thing, clean, filtered fun, just in case YouTube is watching, don't take the channel, so it's all I got. Nah, but seriously though, it's really all about you. I see you, Michael, though. I appreciate you for being up this early in the morning. We all cut loose at times, So, but I have to be pure, Green Bay Wacky. I have to get back to my purity. Thank you for Green Bay Wacky showing by special consideration to him, and a shout out to anybody, out there who's just supporting the community. Definitely go support Green Bay Wacky. He's an awesome live streamer, comedy guy, all around, fun guy. Especially drone worship too. He's awesome, drone worship guy. Of course, by the name you could tell he worshiped drones. I always question why the man would worship drones, but to each his own. To drone be the glory. Anyway, forgive me. It's what it is. But see you later, Green Bay Wacky. I appreciate you for being here. You added some value to my live stream, as you all do. And I don't know. It's just been cool. This has been the quickest, or one of the quickest 30 minutes that I've ever had. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna. I was about to curse. I kid you not. I'm not gonna hold you, as the youngsters say. This has been a very quick 30 some odd minutes. I thought this was gonna drag on. And then y'all people came in. Now y'all people, you subscribers, you fellow brethren and sistren, came through and just started talking to me, and we just started having a conversation. I know I got to go soon because I'm on 8% on my phone and whatnot, and it's all good. But like I said, I really appreciate you. Yeah, no, it's not. It's never a problem. Never a problem. Bumblebee Junction. It's always when you have a good crowd, and you have people in here just engaged in the chat, just coming and saying crazy things or saying real things. I enjoyed the conversation too. Hopefully, it was as good as for you as it was for me. Now I need a cigarette. Nah, but I don't smoke. But it was just that good. You get the reference there. Some things I said in here y'all didn't expect me to say. You should have heard Green Bay Wacky's response was priceless. He's like, oh wow. Like I said, but shout out to all my women, out there who are going through that time of the month. Menstrual cycles and all that stuff. We don't judge you. We understand it's a part of life. It's a part of life. But as always, as long as you respect me in the morning, funny, I will respect you in the morning, Bumblebee Junction. We can catch you later though. All right. And as always, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Oh, for dramatic effect, I got to cut out the light for you, right? Peace out. It's darkness. Darkness.